Welcome to the new student orientation at Patrick Henry Community College. In this video, I'm going to introduce you to the PHCC website, our online catalog, our class schedules, and the My PHCC landing page. So the first thing to note is that with any computer on campus, you can go directly to our homepage just by clicking in your browser. Now our website is www.patrickhenry.edu. But like I said, you can get to that through any browser on campus. It's set to every homepage on every computer. You'll notice at the top of our website, we have four main tabs. So we have an admissions tab, an academics tab, students, and workforce. And while all of these tabs hold very valuable information, I'm just going to pinpoint a few different links that I want to show you as a new student that's super important information for you coming to campus for the first time. So the first place that I would like to start is by going to the admissions tab and then going down to our college catalog. Now our college catalog is a little bit like a manual. It has our student handbook, it has our academic calendar, as well as program information, but it has a lot of different policies that as a student you'll be responsible for knowing. So I want to introduce you to our catalog and how to find the information that you'll need. But first things first, let's start with our academic calendar. Now you'll notice that this is the academic calendar for the 2019-2020 academic year. We're going to scroll down to the fall semester, and I just want to point out a few different important dates to remember. First things first, you're going to want to know when classes begin. You'll also want to pay attention to the days that you have to add or drop courses before we swing into the full semester. You'll want to take note of any holidays that we'll have during that semester. And then another important date that kind of gets dropped by the wayside is your last day to drop a course to receive a refund, as well as the last day for bookstore purchases using your financial aid. And then of course at the end of the semester you're going to want to know when exams will be offered, and then as well as the last day of class. It's important to check out your academic calendar before every semester starts, just so you can get an idea of the important dates that are coming up. Now you'll notice that our online catalog has everything that our physical printed catalog would have. So it has a message from our president, has our academic calendar, which we've taken a look at, but it also has some important information for students held within its student handbook. Once you're on this page, I'm not going to go through every single link, but I do want you to pay attention to your FAQs, your frequently asked questions. That's a great resource. If you have a question, I'm sure you're not the first person to have asked it. So please check out that link to see if there's a quick answer to your question. I do want to direct your attention to the Statement of Student Rights and Responsibilities, though. So this houses a lot of different policies that may affect your experience here at Patrick Henry Community College as a student. It's super important to know student conduct, to know our policies on expressive activity, to know what you're responsible for as a participant in our classes here at PHCC. So now that you know about our academic calendar and you know a little bit about where to find the different policies that govern our institution, I want to direct your attention to our programs of study. Now, before we jump into any specific program of study, let's look at that general information concerning our academic programs tab. Patrick Henry Community College offers a wide variety of programs. These programs can range from certificate programs all the way up to 2-year associate degree programs. At the certificate level, you have two different options. A certificate program is typically less than 2 years in length with a major in an occupational area, whereas the career study certificates require less than a full year of study in an occupational area. Taking a look at the associate degree program description, you can see we also offer two separate 2-year degrees. The first being an Associate of Arts and Science degree, which provides the first 2 years of instruction in major fields that prepare a student for transfer. The second option is an Associate of Applied Science degree, which provides knowledge and skills leading to employment in a specialized field. So the major difference between these two separate 2-year degrees, the Associate of Arts and Science and the Associate of Applied Science, is what a student looks to do upon graduation. If you're a student who's looking to transfer, then you'll most likely be enrolled in an arts and science degree. And if you are a student who's looking to go directly into the workforce or directly into a job placement, then you're probably going to be looking for the applied science degree. At this point, you may be asking yourself, okay, we hear the word program a lot, but what is a program of study? Well, it is that certificate program or associate degree program, but what it really means is it's your curriculum for your major, the series of courses that build the degree plan that you've enrolled in. So for that transfer degree, it's typically made up of the general education requirements for a 4-year institution. And then again, the applied science degree offers you specific coursework that will help you become job ready upon graduation. Now that we have a general understanding of the different levels of programs offered at PHCC, let's take a look at some specific programs of study. And you can find all of our programs of study again within the catalog under the Programs of Study tab. I mentioned before that PHCC offers a wide variety of programs. You'll see that we offer advanced manufacturing and skilled trades all the way through to those transfer degrees that we talked about previously. Let's first take a look at an Associates of Applied Science, and you'll note that throughout the catalog in our programs of study, you'll see the AAS for Applied Science and the AA&S for Associates in Arts and Science, as well as the CSC for Career Certificate. So let's take a look at the Information Systems Technology Associate of Applied Science. Our catalog really offers a lot of information, not just in what classes you need to take for this degree plan, but also, what's the purpose of the degree plan, the employment objectives, potential for certifications within that degree plan. I encourage any student who's interested in a degree plan here at PHCC to go through our programs of study and really check out the information offered outside of a class schedule or course plan. You'll note that a lot of different degree plans, whether they're Associates of Applied Science or Associates of Arts and Science, will have general education requirements, but then you'll go into program requirements. And for the Applied Science degree, those are very specific to the field that you're in. At the bottom of every degree plan, you can see an advising sheet, which you can look to see what classes you could potentially take in different semesters. But I want to direct your attention to the top portion of this page just to show you that there is an easy way. One, you can print this page for further reference. You can also save it to a portfolio, but you can print your degree planner as well. And that's where I'd really like for you guys to look at the advising sheet. So again, we're looking at the Applied Science degree in Information Systems Technology. We have the length of the program, which is 63 credits. We have that purpose again, the employment objectives, all of the other information within the catalog. So let's scroll down to our advising sheet. This is a great way to start planning for your degree to see when you can take a course and how many credits you should be taking. This is also a good place to mention that if you are pursuing a traditional 2-year degree and you plan to complete within 2 years or 4 semesters, that most likely you will need to take more than 12 credits. It's 12 credits to be a full-time student at Patrick Henry Community College, but again, you'll probably end up taking 15 or more credits per semester to complete a degree that is 60 credits or more within a 2-year time span. So for this particular degree, you'll note that you're taking 16 credits every semester. To compare and contrast an Associates of Applied Science to an Associates of Arts and Science, that transfer degree, I just want to pull up and look at our General Studies major. This degree plan in particular is a very popular one for students looking to complete their general education requirements and then transfer on to a four-year institution. You'll notice that it looks very similar to the applied science degree we've already looked at. You have your general education requirements, which you'll note that there are more credits within this degree for the general education requirements because that is the purpose of this degree in particular. And to that end, you have less program requirements than you do general education requirements. So let's take a look again at that advising sheet, this time for the general studies degree. This program is 60 to 62 credits. The purpose, again, is designed for a student who plans to complete a baccalaureate degree program. We're going to scroll down to the bottom to see that advising sheet. It's important to note again that we're taking at least 16 credits to complete this degree plan within the 2 years, 4 semesters, with the only difference being that you're taking 12 credits that last semester. Now, this isn't to say that you can't complete the Associates of Arts and Science or the Associates of Applied Science by taking just 12 credits a semester. You'll just then extend your coursework into summer semesters or extend your total time at PH past the traditional 2 years to complete that degree plan. As you're planning for your program of study, it's important to meet with advising staff in the Walker Building, your program advisor, or a college success coach. Those people are really meant to be able to walk you through the process, talk you through what's best for your situation, and get you on the right path that's going to work the best for your academic style and your work-life balance. One more thing I want to take note of before we leave the online college catalog is just a note about financial aid. So I'm navigating to tuition and financial aid and then clicking the financial aid tab. I want to bring your attention to this portion of the catalog just to show you that there are academic requirements for maintaining your eligibility for financial aid. I encourage every student to check out the Satisfactory Academic Progress Policy just to be sure that you're maintaining your eligibility for financial aid. In addition to the Satisfactory Academic Progress Policy itself, I do want to point out too that we are governed by a completion rate rule in regards to financial aid. So students need to complete 67% of the classes attempted at PHCC, as well as a maximum hours rule. So that's our 150%. If you've taken over 150% of the credits required for your program, then you could potentially be ineligible for additional financial aid. By scrolling down, you'll also find our GPA requirements, cumulative GPA requirements, for maintaining eligibility for financial aid. Okay, so once we've navigated back to the home page, you'll notice that we do have a white square where you can jump right into the programs of study, but we also have our class schedules on the main page. So let's say you're planning for your fall semester classes and you're interested in knowing what times a certain class is offered. I'm going to use biology in this example, and we'll shoot for Bio 101, which is a very popular class for students across many disciplines. You have the option to select between online classes or main campus. For this example, I'm just going to stick to main campus. So on this screen, you'll see multiple offerings for the class that you're looking up. You'll notice that each one has the class subject as well as the catalog number and then a section number listed behind it. Something important to note for a biology class or another science class or any class that offers a lab component, that you will see not only the main section of the class, but you will see a lab section of the class as well. So for instance, Bio 101 Section 1 will have a Bio 101 Section 1 lab class that needs to go along with it. So I'm going to scroll down. I've noticed that the lab portion of the first section is closed. I'm going to go down to Bio 101 Section 2 and look at that course. This screen gives you a lot of information. It tells you how many credits the class is, as well as gives you a brief description of what the class will cover, and any prerequisite information or co-requisite information that you need to know upon enrollment in this course. If you scroll down to the bottom of the page, you'll see class details, including instructor information, dates and meeting times, as well as the room that it's offered. Scrolling down all the way to the bottom of the page, you'll see the class availability. Now that'll show you the status of the course, whether it's open or not, and if it is open, how many seats are open and how many seats have been taken. Something that's also important to note in this screen is you can link directly to the bookstore to see what class materials you'll need for this class. Now, the biology course in my example did not have any course materials, so I'm going to switch over to sociology to show you how you can see your books and course materials within the bookstore. If you are interested in purchasing outside of the bookstore, please make sure you know the edition, the ISBN number, and the author's name, and it wouldn't hurt to remember your publisher when you're going to look on Amazon, Chegg, or textbooks.com to find a cheaper resource for your textbook. Okay, so we're back at the main webpage for Patrick Henry Community College, and I want to direct your attention now to the My PHCC portal. So this is a login that houses a lot of different things for students. This is where you will access your email. This is where you will access your online coursework, as well as the student information system. So your My PHCC landing page will look a little bit different than mine. Right now, I want you to note that you have access to Canvas, you will have access to your Gmail, library services, the student information system, the Virginia Wizard, and Navigate. What we're going to talk about in this video in particular, though, is Gmail. So let's click on Gmail. Alright, so once we pulled up Gmail, something important to note is that all of your college correspondence should be emailed through this address. This is a secure Gmail account. It is your student account. It's yours forever. It's a professional email address, so we do encourage that students contact their instructors and professors using this email address in particular. This email account works much like a traditional Gmail account. You can also add it to your phone. That way you're able to be up to date with your professors and access it on the go. Now, something I want to show you today is just how to compose a simple message, attach a file, and send it to your instructor. We're going to hit compose, and let's say I need to just shoot a quick email to my college success coach. So my subject title, I might put college success. And then let's say I have a question about my program of study. All right, we have a short message composed here, and let's say we need to attach a document. So you're going to go down here to your paperclip icon, click on it. We're going to attach files, and let's say I just wanted to attach a Word document. So I've created this test document. I want to select that one and then hit open, and it will upload to the email. And once I'm done checking over my email, making sure that everything is correct, I can hit send. And it'll send it to my professor, my college success coach, my advisor, whoever I'm contacting. All right, so that is it for this portion of the New Student Orientation video series. Just as a quick overview, in this video we discussed the important links on the Patrick Henry Community College main webpage. We discussed what a program of study is and the online catalog and how you can navigate through that system. We looked at class schedules, our academic calendar, and we even touched on the bookstore. We also looked at My PHCC, a brief introduction to that portal, as well as looking at our Gmail account and how we can use it to send emails and attachments to professors, instructors, or advisors. Thank you for participating in the New Student Orientation at Patrick Henry Community College, and we look forward to seeing you on campus.